Well, joining us via Skype to discuss the trial is founder Revival Pan-Africanism Forum, Gnaka Lagoke from London. Thank you for joining us on TVC News Hour. Well, the supporters of Gbagbo seem to be making a point that it's only the camp of Gbagbo that's being tried and nothing coming from the camp of Ouattara. Hello, Lagoke.
Yes, yes, a question?
Okay, good. I said the supporters of Gbagbo seem to be making a point that only the allies of Gbagbo seem to be facing trial, whereas the Ouattara group, nothing is being said about them.
No, it's not. Yeah, thanks a lot for the opportunity this afternoon. It is not just the supporters of Gbagbo who are saying that we are experiencing or witnessing a selective prosecution and a selective justice process. The Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, and many other human rights organizations that supported Mr. Ouattara in his quest, to become president today, are saying that there is a selective justice process in what is going on with the ICC, and even some politicians in France. And so it's not just the supporters of Gbagbo. There are many people and who seem to have a sense of honesty, and many justice lovers and many freedom seekers today think that what is going on is not the meaning of true justice.
Now, Fatou Bensouda, the prosecutor, has just said that the ICC will, and I quote, intensify investigations into the pro-Ouattara camp, end of quote. Shouldn't this have been done before Gbagbo's trial?
Thank you very much, and I like your question, or the last part of your question, because there is a shame on the ICC. There is a journalist, a French citizen, I believe, Stéphanie Maupas, who just published a book on the ICC, and she was denouncing the fact that the ICC today, that raised so many hopes in 2002, today is an instrument in the hands of the most powerful. And then I'm going to add and say that the International Criminal Court that is prosecuting only African leaders or African people is seen by Pan-Africanists like me and millions in the world as an instrument of neocolonialism. They should have prosecuted Mr. Ouattara's camp. Mr. Ouattara is the one who brought the war to Ivory Coast. Mr. Ouattara is the one who decided that the controversy about the crisis after the election in 2010 should be resolved through violence, with the support, of course, of the international community that gave him the green light, to attack Gbagbo's regime. So way before the fall of Gbagbo, and this is something that everyone knows, and it is in the news. In Duekwe, more than 1,000 pro-Gbagbo people have been killed by Ouattara's militia before the fall of Gbagbo. And today, no one is doing any kind of investigation about those people, those Gere people, because they support Gbagbo. They've been killed more than 1,000 of them.
Well, Gnaka, that may not be particularly right, because Fatou Bensouda has said they're doing intensifying investigations. That's one. Number two, now when you said that it was Ouattara, you'd remember that it was Gbagbo that clung to power and refused to yield power. When you said that it was Ouattara that started the war, many might not agree with you. Then, of course, the question of they have to start somewhere. So they have probably started with Gbagbo.
No, it's I like the fact that you want to say that Gbagbo is the one who started the war. No, historically it is not true. In 2002, there was a coup d'état, a failed coup d'état by Ouattara supporters, and then this is how the country was split into two. And then for 8 years, the country was divided, and Ouattara's people, beyond all the peace agreement, they hold on their weapons. No problem. We can understand. Maybe they wanted to use them for any opportunity. Now, when they said that Gbagbo Laurent lost the election. Yes, I've told that already in many interviews that maybe Gbagbo should have left power. This I said that already. But I continue saying that they did not need a war. This is what I said. They did not need a war to resolve that electoral stalemate in Ivory Coast. This is what I said. And again, before the Battle of Abidjan, more than 1,000 people were killed in March in Douekwe. If you go and do your research, you will see that it is spread on internet. Of course, there was some violence committed by pro-Gbagbo's forces in Abidjan, in some other areas. I know that in the context of war. But again, in Abobo, it is in a neighborhood in Abidjan. And then it was, there was a group called the Commando Invisible, like Invisible Commando, which was led by one of the former warlords of Ouattara, and who was in descendants against Ouattara, and who, by the way, after the fall of Gbagbo, who was killed by Ouattara's forces. And then, but all the crimes that were committed in Abobo, they put that on all those crimes on Gbagbo.
Gnaka Lagoke, founder Revival Pan-Africanism Forum. Many thanks for joining us on TVC News Hour.
If you allow me, the trial of Gbagbo is also the trial of Ouattara, of Soro, of the international community, of neocolonialism, because Gbagbo's trial is a remembrance of the tragedies of many African heroes beyond Gbagbo's missteps and
very much. That's
Gbagbo's
all we can take from you. Thank you for giving us your time anyway. Thank you so much, Gnaka Lagoke, there on issues.
Well, you're watching TVC News Hour. We'll take another quick break and be back shortly. Do stay with us.